describe the culture surrounding this football team?
You know, the culture is actually damn good.
Hi there, everyone. This is Dark Side. Damn it, man. I keep overdoing this. It's Sean 007 1986. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been saying Dark Side 2K7, aka Sean Skyson, for so long. It's been ingrained in my brains. But with all that, I have to say that. But also, welcome to my Super Wildcard edition of my NFL Perks. Yes, that's right, my lovely compadres, my villainous scallywags, and pretty much everybody who probably got some death threats against me. I'm not sure why, but I'm not hating on it. I find it a bit of flattery. Not really. But, yes, this NFL season is finally in the books. With the games finally been played, and all the seedings have been put in. Well, before we get into the important stuff, let's talk about my team. Yes, the Washington Commanders, also known as the Washington Redskins, have managed to finish this season with an 8-1 record against the Dallas Cowboys. Sam Howell played a hell of a good job, and also I mean, it looks promising. I say if I watched it, I keep Taylor Heineke. I also keep I keep Taylor Heineke. Howell is going to be with us for a while, but Carson Wentz, get him the fuck out of there right fucking now. But yeah, man, Dallas got to do something, man. And also, it took them till near the end of the damn game for Cooper Rush to come into play after Dak Prescott threw a fucking pick in another game. I'm telling you, man, Dallas will be in trouble if they don't cut that shit down, man. Like literally. But yeah. We won, so that's good. Now that's out of the way. Let's talk about some teams who got in, who did not. Well, definitely not the Steelers. Yeah, even though the Steelers managed to win their game against the Cleveland Browns, they lost. Unfortunately, they lost. Well, by loss I mean. They needed the Jets to beat the Dolphins, and the Jets, being the Jets, managed to mess it up. So yeah, the Steelers managed to not make it to the playoffs, but they still managed to make sure that Mike Tomlin still has his winning record. I mean, his winning season record, because fuck logic, am I right? And speaking of the Dolphins, as for the Dolphins, thanks to the Jets winning and the Patriots losing to the Bills, they got into the playoffs. Now who would there be their quarterback? We still don't know on that one. Shit, man, shit. Anywho, the Seahawks, they managed to win their game. It was a much needed win for them, because the Seahawks have a lot to prove, and they want to prove everyone that, we deserve to be in this bitch. Fuck you mean? Well, they managed to do that. They managed to beat the Rams to get into the playoffs. I mean, to keep their playoff hopes alive. So that is a surprising turn of events. Now I'm intrigued what the Seahawks might bring to the playoff table. I mean, anything can be. In the playoffs, anything can happen. It's like magic, like Fitzception, with last name Wilson, to say the least. I don't know I have no idea what I was talking about. This is what happens when you work too hard at it. We work too hard, man. But yeah, but for the Seahawks to get in, they would need a Green Bay loss to get in. And unfortunately for the Seahawks winning, Detroit, they are out of the playoffs, which sucks though, because I feel like Detroit had a chance to make it to the playoffs, man. Because they look really good. They look really good. They turned their season around in a massive way. Let's see. Philly Vanilli. Well, as you may know, Philly, they beat the Giants like they stole something. And to no one's surprise, yes, they clinched the number 1 seed in the NFC. So that means that they will finally manage to get a first round bye, home field advantage, and everyone hating on them. And I mean that literally, because I know a lot of people hate on Philly. A lot of them. Speaking of the number 1 seed, your boys, the Chiefs managed to win it. Well, it wasn't really much of a game. It was really much a beat-down city against, well, it was the Chiefs beat down the Rams, man. I mean the Raiders, man. It was brutal. It was brutal to the default. And then we had the Tennessee Titans play against Jacksonville. That game could have gone either way, but it seems like Jacksonville was hungrier than the Titans, and they beat them. And then we came with the Sunday Nighter with Green Bay and the Detroit Lions. All Green Bay had to fucking do was win the game. If they win, they're in, and they play a playoff game against the 49ers next weekend, for which they will be bitched up to oblivion by the Niners once again, because fuck logic. But that didn't happen. Detroit played spoiler and decided to end Green Bay's chance of making it back to the playoffs. Yeah, no, I mean, it's really. I think it's really good for all of us, because trust me, who wants to see another Green Bay collapse in a playoff game? Nobody, and that's coming from me of all people. All right, now that that's out of the way and everything's all groovy, it's time to get to the playoffs. My picks. So, for Saturday, we got 2 games. I got the Niners over the Seahawks, and I got the Chargers over the Jaguars. And for Sunday, I got the Bills over the Dolphins. I got the Giants over the Vikings. And I got the Bengals over the Ravens. And for the Monday Nighter, I got the Buccaneers over the Cowboys. Hopefully that game will be way better than the Georgia TCU game. I mean, seriously, TCU 65-7. It just begs the question: how the fuck did TCU beat Michigan? That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. But that's it for my video, and that's it for my picks. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to don't miss an update, share for friends, share for neighbors, share for others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Dark Shot. This is Song 007 1986, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye. And yes, I will be talking about, I will be talking about the fired head coach, probably be Lovie Smith. But for all the teams who managed to who got in, good luck. You're all gonna need it. Also, Tom Brady's going for his 8th Super Bowl. Fuck you, me.